Today I'll be talking about my Joy Cells collection of Hong Kong cinema and Chinese cinema. Some of them on just a basic Joy Cells release, and some on the Legendary collection, which would usually the Legendary collection was a collection Joy Cells put out of older movies or classic movies, that the more popular movies and things like that. I have VCDs and DVDs both, because a lot of these were released only on VCD. Some of them weren't only released on DVD. Some of them were released on both. So now getting into starting off with the ones that aren't exactly the Legendary collection. I have two VCDs here. The Truth and The Truth Final Episode, Andy Lau and Deanie Ip. I haven't watched these yet, but these are from Joy Cells. You can see at the bottom, Joy Cells Films and Video Distributors. So I do have a line of the Legendary collections, but I do have a few of the not exactly the Legendary collections, but still Joy Cells. The Myth, the Jackie Chan film The Myth. I also have The Myth on other releases, like in the background with the Sony release, the American release. And I have this Joy Cells release that's not Legendary collection, but it is a movie that has a slip. It looks very similar. The case and everything looks like the Legendary collection cases do, but that's Everlasting Love, Andy Lau film. So those are the few that I have that aren't on the Legendary collection. Now the VCDs I have that are hard to find on DVD, or hard to find period. The Angry River, it's a VCD. I know it was available on DVD. I've seen another video, a guy has a bunch of these. He has the DVD copy. I have this because Jackie Chan had a small acting part. It's part of the Jackie Chan collection, and very hard to get, so it's good that I have the VCD, so at least it's in the collection. I like how they put these little categories as of what genre the film is. Martial arts. So I believe this is a Shaw film, a Shaw Brothers film. The Angry River. I still have this sort of sealed from the cellar, but that is Slaughter in San Francisco, which is a Chuck Norris Hong Kong movie. You can't really see it on the side there. Pretty cool. Lo Wei was involved, so it'd be nice to actually have this in a new Blu-ray release with the original version and maybe a commentary or something at least. It's very hard to find. I know it had a Australian release, I believe, from Umbrella Entertainment, but that's hard to find too, so I lucked out when I found this. I do have the American VHS, so at least I can watch it. But another one for the Jackie Chan collection. I think he produced this or presented the film, The Enchanting Night. I believe this is on DVD as well. I do have a VHS of this from, I think, Pan Asia. It's a drama. So I have not watched the VCDs because I do not have a player that will read VCDs. It's a common problem, I think, finding an older player that had the software to run these back when these were more relevant means of format. Read Lips, 1980 film. Jackie Chan, I think, produced this one too. It's an action comedy. Frankie Chan. You can see Kent Cheng there. And Eric Sang. So, looking forward to this one. I saw a picture of this being released from Pan Asia VHS, but could never find a copy of it, just a photo. One that I found on DVD and missed on it because it was out of my price range, but I eventually found it on VCD and didn't let it get away this time. So, All in the Family, the infamous film Jackie Chan was a part of. It's not really that bad of a film. It is on YouTube in very grainy quality, but it's controversial because of that scene with Jackie Chan, but it's just a minor scene. It's not as explicit as they say it is. If you read the articles about it, people have their own. You just got to watch it for yourself because people's opinions are. It's an opinion. The fact is, the movie's not a. It's just a. It's supposed to be a comedy, and it says right there, comedy. And it has no martial arts action or anything, but Jackie Chan was a part of it, so what? It wasn't a big deal. It's I'm okay with it. It's a piece of history, and I have a very rare copy of the movie, so I'm happy for that. Mr. Smart, starring Kent Chang. Great movie. I wish this had a Blu-ray. I watched this back in college, and I really liked it, and then I tracked down a DVD. Twice. I got one for a friend of mine, and then I didn't get myself a copy, and I couldn't find it, and eventually I found it. There's the Rosamund Kwan, the great Rosamund Kwan. It's always great to see her in the films. Another one this I actually blind bought, but I haven't watched it yet. It's called Hired Guns, and Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society unpackaged this at one point and looked like a decent movie. So basically I bought this because of his video where he shows that off, so haven't watched that. One that was presented by Jackie Chan, so it belongs in the collection. This is Karina Lau's film called I Am Sorry. Romance. And these are all region-free releases. And all the ones I have are in Cantonese or Mandarin with English subs and Chinese subs. A lot of them I've seen pictures of that actually don't have English subs. Some of them, I don't know. I thought they all did, but at least all mine do. Another one for a Jackie Chan cameo. 1984's Pom Pom. This was made right after Winners and Sinners, and you can see some of the cast members. So it's a fun movie, regardless. It's not exactly a Lucky Stars sequel, but it's worthy of being in the collection for sure. Early Jackie Chan film where he plays a stuntman and an actor. The Blade Spares None. Wish this had a Blu-ray. A lot of these movies are getting the Blu-ray treatment from 88 and Eureka, but I just wanted to keep going. There's so many good movies that are underrated and not really known because they don't have a new release, but hopefully this one gets one. So this is in Mandarin only, but it has English subs, Chinese subs, so all region. I always thought that was a Shaw film, but from looking it up, I don't think it is. Twin Dragons, my favorite. I have this on multiple DVDs, versions. It has alternate artwork, so that's why if you flip it and slide it into the insert, it's has the Hong Kong poster. But yeah, I have several copies with Hong Kong poster on different formats, so I flipped it to the other alternate artwork. But that's Twin Dragons, my favorite of Jackie Chan. So I wanted this copy. Tracked it down a couple of times. I got mine the first, and then it's popped up several times. Another one, I think Jackie Chan produced, Story of Kennedy Town. Haven't seen this. I have it on VCD. Again, I can't watch the VCDs, so basically I'm waiting to watch this one, drama. Whenever I'm up for it, I'll just open the DVD and watch it. One I did watch for Andy Lau's birthday this year, Zodiac Killers. This is an okay movie. I'm not a fan of different parts of the movie. I kind of had a little bit of an issue with, but overall it's staying in the collection for sure because I love Andy Lau, and Lucky Stars Go Places. Now this is a Winners and Sinners. This is the Lucky Stars sequel, which is just not as good as the ones with the regular cast that started it all. The best part of this movie is the very end, the last action scene. But regardless, it's in here. It's still good. I don't hate these movies when I say it's not as good. It's just not as, some of them, they're all good for one reason or another, but it's just not as high up on the list. Not some of the best. I haven't watched this yet. This is a film called Naughty Boys. Karina Lau. Jackie Chan has a cameo. I have this on Deltamac VCD. But yeah, I found a picture of a Tai Seng VHS of this. I could never find the movie, and when I found out someone was selling it, I was really excited. But that's my Legendary collection. That's my whole Joy Cells collection as of right now, and I love these. I love the way they look. I like the different colors, and they just look really colorful on the shelf and really good. So thanks for watching my collection of Legendary Hong Kong films in the Legendary Joy Cells format. So as I get more, maybe I'll do another video, and I hope to continue to buy these. Thanks for watching.